Hello, can you let me know if the audio is good because my mic is kind of far away? Oh, my alien fell over. Oh, he fell again. It's actually quite hot, but I still need to take a picture for promo, so I'm gonna take a picture very quickly to put in my story on Instagram. Audio is good. Okay. Um, how does this work? I still need to get adjusted to my phone. Hello, oh my god, there are two people in my live stream. I'm not used to that. Hi, Alexis S and Buzzy B Crafts. How are you doing? I was just gonna take a photo to promote my live stream in on my Instagram stories. And I also really like my outfit I'm wearing, so I made this cardigan about a year ago, and then this top I just thrifted through Vinted, and I feel very fabulous. And actually, my headphone sprout matches as well, and then this necklace I made. So let's take a cute picture. Um, how am I gonna do this? Okay. And now I'm gonna quickly put it on my Instagram story. I'm actually a little bit late because I have no perception of time. And I also had some difficulties with my airdrop, like my AirPlay. I don't know what it's called, but like the mirroring of my iPad. Okay, I'm gonna quickly share the link on my Instagram story. How are you guys doing, by the way? For me, it's evening where I live. Okay, my bra straps kind of annoy me for this outfit. I should have worn a bra that's not black, but just ignore that. Otherwise, I feel like my outfit would be perfect. So where I'm at, it's almost 8 p.m. And I went to work today, but I only worked until 4 p.m. So then I had a little nap and then I ate and then I went live immediately. It's nearly noon here. Where do you live if you want to say where you live at least? Okay, I'm gonna put it in my story. So today I want to start the Peachtober challenge. This is my story that I'm gonna post. I'm also gonna look up the reference and do the sketching during this stream because I feel like otherwise the stream would have been too short if I would have done a lot of preparation. I'm having lunch. Oh, that's nice. What are you having for lunch? I just had some, how do you call it in English? Freezer lasagne. I still don't know how to pronounce lasagne. I don't know. I always say lasagne, but it's not how you say it. And we just put it in the oven, so I didn't need to cook today. Western Canada. Oh, that's nice. It's very far away. It always amazes me that I'm reaching people so far away. I will always say lasagne because I don't know how to pronounce it still, after all these years of trying to speak English. By the way, Mona is here as well. I'm gonna show her. Um, just also posting Okay, I'm almost done, and then I'm gonna start with looking up the reference for this drawing, and I'm gonna give a little explanation. No, Mona! Oh my god, here she is! She has bumped over the alien guy. Baby! Yeah. Oh, she doesn't want to give me a headbutt. It's basically the same as in Dutch. Lasagna. Lasagna. Yeah. Sending you good vibes from Sweden. Thank you. So nice. Okay, I actually want to remove my cardigan because it's a little bit hot. I also maybe want to put up my hair, but I don't really like how my hair looks when it's put up, but it's kind of hot. Maybe I'll put it up. I'm trying to explain how you say it, but it's so hard. In Dutch, we say lasagne, but it's lasagne? Lasagne? I don't know how to say it in English. What are you saying? Ah, lasagna. Okay. Okay, my boyfriend was shouting it from upstairs. It's lasagna. Why are words in English so difficult? Lasagna. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so today I want to draw that really cute hippo. The Dutch way is closer. Yeah, lasagne. That's so strange. Um, Today I want to draw that very cute baby hippo because I've been seeing art everywhere on Instagram and I kind of want to not be left out, but I'm also doing Peachtober at the same time, so I'm gonna do prompt 1, 2, and 3 today, but in one image. And I think I will keep doing that for the following drawings. So I think I will have 10 drawings in total for Peachtober. I have done Peachtober a year ago and also the year before. I don't know if I can show you. Well, I don't think I'll be able to show you examples in this stream, but I have already entered 2 times and I have done all the prompts 2 times already. And now I want to do it a third time, but I think I'll do 10 drawings in total. And also I did a poll on Instagram to ask if I should do it in a sketchbook or if I should do it digitally. And almost everyone voted to just do it in a sketchbook. But I was like, I wanted to stream a lot of me drawing for Peachtober, and streaming with a camera is a lot more difficult to set up, and this way when I draw on my iPad I can just sit on the couch. It's because in English we steal words from other languages. Your English is fine. Thank you so much. Well, I think my English is fine, but sometimes I totally forget certain words, and sometimes very obvious words. Yes, I'm drinking from this bottle. I did drink a lot of water today though, but now it's time to party, I guess. I think digital makes sense. I have done 2 years ago, I did it digitally, all the different prompts, a different drawing. And then a year ago, I did it on paper. Wait, I'm gonna show you some drawings. Wait, I can open Instagram on my... Wait, I'm gonna show it on my phone because I don't know if it's gonna open my personal Instagram or not. So I'm gonna show you on my phone. I also just opened a message by accident while I was on Instagram, and now that person will be on red. I do that too, and I only speak English. I have no excuse. Yeah, but I also have the same with Dutch sometimes, but a lot less. Okay, I have to scroll a little bit on my Instagram. I'm a little bit less Oh, what? Something is annoying in my throat. I'm focusing a little bit less on Instagram and a lot more on YouTube lately. But okay, I still post a lot. So this was one of my favorite drawings I did last year. I did them all in a sketchbook. And I think I really prefer the texture of drawing in sketchbook and the look of it. I also had a few drawings that I liked a little bit less. I also really like this one. This one is cool as well. And then I'm gonna scroll back to 2 years ago because I feel like those were a little bit less nice looking. Well, still nice, but I feel like I made some improvement. And then this year I want to do them all on my iPad, but more in like my quote unquote tattoo style, although I have zero experience with tattoos, but it's just like more like this style I want to do because I really like this style. Well, I did a project for next week's video that's gonna come online on my YouTube, and it was in this style. I feel like it's also kind of a similar style to what I just showed. Waar is ze? Hij moet gewoon pipi doen of zo. Yeah, I was thinking something was wrong with my stream because you were coming downstairs, so I was already thinking I'm offline or something. Okay, I'm still scrolling. But we're almost there. And then I'm gonna show you an example of 2 years ago Peachtober entries. And then I'm gonna look up some reference for that cute hippo. And I'm also gonna talk about the prompts. I really like this one that I did 2 years ago, and I also made it into a holographic sticker. This one that I really liked. This one I also made into a print. I'm not selling anything, by the way, at the moment, because I'm not allowed to. It's also kind of annoying right now that I'm at a point on YouTube that I could be monetized, but I need to figure it out because you need to give your tax information and stuff like that. And I'm not self-employed or anything, so I need to figure out how I will get money from me being monetized in the future. It's actually quite difficult. Okay, I don't know why I'm still scrolling on my phone. I showed you some examples. So let's open up Google Chrome. I don't know. Please stop with these pop-ups. Okay. I was wondering, why do I have Temu open on my iPad? Because I never buy anything on Temu, but it was for this picture to use it in a thumbnail of my ocean crochet video. That sounds a bit stressful. Yeah, it's so annoying because well, it's actually kind of complicated because I've been having disability not advantages, disability benefits for a while now, and I'm not allowed to earn any money, which is kind of, I understand it, and they are also very strict with checking everything, so I can't just like gain money from YouTube without being self-employed. But if I want to be self-employed, then there are so many costs because I don't work enough hours to be like self-employed in the category of paying less bills. I don't really know how to explain it decently, but like I'm kind of in a stupid situation, but I still have a few disability advantages, so I'm happy I have that at least. And I'm working now 12 hours a week, but currently I'm still not getting paid by them, so it's kind of like I wouldn't say I'm stressed or like in a stressful situation, but some things are just kind of stupid. It's similar here. I'm applying for disability right now. Oh, I wish you a lot of luck. I don't know how it is in Canada, but I feel like in Belgium it's quite good. Like I did need to do a lot of like paperwork and visit a lot of doctors, but um well, this year they started to be like, you really should start working now because I'm probably not gonna get the benefits forever. So I was like, okay, I'll try to look for a job, and now I'm working for 12 hours and it's actually all right. But my goal is to work 19 hours and then I can become self-employed without having to pay a lot of money each month. Because I don't know really how to explain it in English, but it's kind of okay. My Timo is still open. Let's look for what is the hippo called again? Is it Moo Deng? Wait, that's a recipe. I thought it was a hippo. It is getting harder here to get approved, but the application process is easy. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I feel like for me it was just easy because I had a lot of um like I had a good doctor and I had some diagnoses. Is that diag like my autism diagnosis? It means bouncy pork. Oh, okay. It's so cute. And I have been seeing it everywhere, and now I also want to draw it because I don't want to be left out. But I'm also working on a video right now because for all my Peachtober entries, I want to eventually maybe make it into a pattern and then order custom fabric, but I'm kind of scared that the drawings will be kind of random. So I don't know how it will look, but I think I'll try to use similar colors for all the drawings. Yes, right word. Okay. That's great. Let's look up. And okay, I'm gonna do 3 prompts today. So the first prompt is Daisy. The second prompt is Sparkle. And the third prompt is Paw. So I want to do like a daisy chain. I maybe also need to look up some reference for that. And then for Sparkle, I want to add sparkles in Moo Deng's eyes. And then for Paw, I want the paws to be on the daisy chain. So actually, maybe I can start with the daisy chain. Daisy chain. What does that? Okay, that looks so. That looks kind of sad. Okay, that's crochet. Wait, that's yarn. Maybe I should just. I want to do something like this. Okay, I'm gonna save it and use it as a reference. I think I'll also adjust the canvas size to more square size ratio. Do you speak French or Dutch or both? I can tell from my accent. I speak Dutch. I am very bad at French. I can understand it a little bit because I followed French for many years at school, but I don't know how to talk French at all. This idea sounds very cute. Okay, let's hope it turns out alright. I think I'll first start with the daisy chain. I'm also using my paper overlay layers as always. So, can I import? How do you import reference images? Usually I just paste them on my... Okay. How do you do this? Ah, here it is. Reference. Can I make it bigger? Okay, why is it... Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's first draw out the shape. I'm gonna first do a sketchy layer. And then I'm gonna do... I always use this purple color for my outlines and my sketches. I feel like I should sit more comfortably because otherwise my neck is gonna break. Maybe I want to make it a circle because I want the paws to be on top of the chain. I don't know if I want to do it a little bit stylized. How do I want to do it? Let's put it in the middle. I don't have my snapping on. Okay. That's a circle. How do I want to do it? I'm gonna make my brush size smaller. It will be easier if I have my studio space because it's a little bit messy this way. Now I keep thinking about that friend that I left on red. Okay, apparently I don't even know if this is gonna be a sketch layer or already the outlines. I'll see. Because I feel like I'm not very sketchy right now. I feel like I want to do it like with bendy shapes, like the stem and everything. With some leaves. I don't think daisies have leaves like this, but in my drawing they have leaves like that. I kind of want to give them bendy shapes. I just said that, but apparently I wanted to say it again. So, what are you guys' plans for the weekend? I will on Saturday I will join Evert, who is my boyfriend, to his band meeting, and I will also draw there. I will take my iPad with me and draw another entry for Peachtober. Also, it will be kind of hard to wait to post the drawings on the actual dates. I'll have to wait a few days until I can post this drawing, which is sad. Okay. Already looking good. Literally just did a few things. Okay. I want to do one from the top. I'm going to lunch with my parents' family tomorrow. That's nice. I feel like it has been a while since I've seen my family somehow. My mom want I was at my job today and my mom texted me like, "I'm gonna call you this evening," and I was thinking that's very brave of you to think I'm not busy this evening. I feel like I have been so busy but doing so little at the same time. Like yesterday, I I actually always time what I'm doing, like work wise. And yesterday I timed 9 hours of me doing stuff, while I also timed going to the city, which actually isn't work. But I still timed it, and at the end of the evening, I felt like I did nothing, but I still timed 9 hours of me doing stuff, which confused me. And then on Sunday, I think I'll have another day to work on my YouTube video that I'm working on right now. Well, not right now. I think I'm working on three different videos at the moment, which is kind of standard. And tomorrow I have to clean up the house because we have um, we have a kitchen table that I mainly use to dump all the stuff that needs to be in the dishwasher and the trash, and then eventually I need to look at it because it's getting out of hand. So tomorrow I need to clean up that stuff when I get up, first thing in the morning. We don't really use our kitchen table to eat, we actually always eat on the couch. So now I use the kitchen table for like dumping my stuff, or I use it to film videos when I'm crafting. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm very curious how this one will turn out. I am not sure yet how I will draw the cute little hippo. Maybe just... I don't know, should I draw it with its mouth open or with its mouth closed? I feel like if I want to use it for a fabric pattern, it would be better if the mouth is closed. Because maybe otherwise it's a little bit weird. Drawing this frame is actually quite relaxing. I feel like drawing the hippo will be a lot more stressful because I have never drawn a hippo. Who even needs a kitchen table? What's fun about eating there? Yeah, it's not fun. I'm happy we both agree on that. Are you playing a game right now, and what are you playing after Paw Patrol? I still think it's so funny that you played Paw Patrol. it's so weird to me that they have games. Like, aren't isn't the demographic of Paw Patrol like very small children who probably can't game yet? Why are these children playing on an Xbox? Okay, I already like my frame. I feel like I should add a few more extra smaller flowers though. This will take a while. But I feel like rendering these drawings will be very quickly. I think the outlines will be the most work. And I probably should have done a sketch first, but I kind of don't like doing that sometimes. Sometimes I just wanna go for it. Halo. I thought you said hello. This frame would make a good tattoo design. Yeah, that's why I always call this like style or whatever my fake tattoo style because it kind of reminds me of tattoos, but I have zero experience with tattoos and I don't want to be disrespectful towards people who actually tattoo, so I don't know how to call it. What should they game on? I don't know. Do children that age already game? Why are they gaming? They are so young. Shouldn't they be playing with toys? Oh, I accidentally selected the wrong option. Oh, oh my god, sometimes I do these hand gestures that just undo my work without me wanting to undo it. Maybe I should also add some sparkles since one of the prompts was sparkles and I always add sparkles to my work. So, by the way, I feel like this design, I want to clarify that I call it my fake tattoo style, but I feel like a lot of things I draw wouldn't be ideal for tattooing because the design spreads and I feel like sometimes I draw very detailed stuff that wouldn't be ideal for tattoos because they are too close to each other, or I don't know. It's the only thing I know about tattoos that I'm probably already doing wrong. I need to learn more digital art. This looks so cool. I'm very happy I can inspire you. I actually don't draw as much. I do a lot more crochet, but I used to be self-employed as my main job, and I did illustration for clients, and I still really enjoy it. But I don't do it as often, so I'm actually kind of excited about Peachtober because it will force me to draw again. If we would have kids, I guess they would game too, right? Yeah, probably because you always game. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I want to make this star-shaped. Um, I don't know what it's called. I don't even know what this shape is called in Dutch. Little star shape. I'm gonna move it a little bit. Okay, I feel like I'll put a lot of time into the border of this drawing. But I also don't want the stream to be too short, so I guess it's alright. I used to do portraits, but I don't do much art anymore either. Mostly knitting. I feel like I've talked to someone before that has told me that. Have we talked already? Because I'm always so confused with people online. And an asterisk. Yeah, I think that's the correct word. I'm always so scared to confuse people online. Or have you already been in my live stream like last time maybe? Because I feel like I vaguely remember you, but it could also be someone else. And I'm always embarrassed to ask about it because I don't talk with that many people online, but sometimes I think I recognize someone. And my memory is kind of bad, so okay, I'm having way too much fun doing these little details that no one will notice. But I mean, it's all about having fun. I wonder how streamers um, remember the people in their chats. Oh, this is my first time here. Well, there was someone else, I think in my last stream, who also said they did a lot of portraits, and I think they sent me on Instagram some examples because I asked them. I just found your channel this week. I have been commenting. Oh, that's very nice. I feel like my channel is slightly growing and it feels very nice. So, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being in my live stream because um I haven't had that many people in my chat, which is kind of normal because I don't stream as much, but I'm not surprised there's more than one artist crafter here. Yeah, but it was very specific. I think they also said like portraits. So I was like, huh? Is this the same person? But I'm very bad with names as well. So I'm just gonna copy some sparkles from now on. Although that's not as fun to do. Oh. I should probably just start with the flowers first. Let me just continue with the flowers first. Otherwise, it's gonna be too chaotic. The long vlog you just posted is what got me here. I love your style so much. Thank you so much. Is it with the star blankets? Because I used to have about 100 to 300 views on my videos, but since posting that one Pinterest video, I have been getting so much more views and I'm not used to it. And it's also a little bit overwhelming, but nice at the same time because I have actually been posting on YouTube for about 3 years now, very consistently. And only just now I feel like it's taking off a little bit. So I'm very happy about that. But it's always nice to meet new people. But it might take some time for me to actually recognize people. I know some people who comment on my videos that I recognize, but it takes some time because it's always hard to see a name online, but then you don't see the actual person. Because if you meet someone online, it's so much easier to recognize them. The one where you made the rabbit. Oh, so it was my vlog because that one did have a little bit less views, but still a lot. Oh, and went to the market. Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. I feel like the general vlogs do a little bit, um, do not as well on YouTube because now I think I've been doing a lot of themed videos like Pinterest decides what I crochet and the dollar store challenge. I feel like themed videos like that always get a lot more clicks, so I'm trying to do more titles like that for my videos. And I'm currently also working on a Halloween video. I just bought the yarn today. What do you knit, by the way? I know how to knit a little bit, but only very basic stuff. I do actually want to learn how to knit with multiple colors because I have done multiple colors in the past, but my tension is so off, and someone recommended me to use circular needles to make the tension better. Um, so maybe I should just try that out because I much more like the texture of knit stitches, but I'm a lot better at doing color work with crochet, but I kind of dislike how it looks. I like your art style. Oh, you're Audrey. I know you. I do recognize someone. Thank you so much. I'm actually just working on the frame of the drawing, and then I want to do the baby hippo in the middle. So I think this will take me a while still because I'm going a little bit slow. Mostly sweaters. I used to crochet, but I like knitted sweaters more. Yeah, I kind of want to learn color work for knitting a bit better. Okay, how am I gonna do the next one? But I'm always scared to um, mess up people's names that I've seen online because, like I said, it's so much easier if you know someone and you see them in real life because then you know what they look like. Like it's still different if it's a picture or if it's in real life, I feel like. I'm already stressed about drawing a hippo because I don't know. I don't know how to draw hippos, but I guess it will be fine. I've seen an AI generated image of a hippo today when I looked up Moo Deng, and I was traumatized. Well, not actually traumatized. I shouldn't say traumatized online, because that's controversial. But it looked so creepy, and the hippo had claws. You could so easily tell it was AI generated, and um, yeah, I don't know why the hippo had claws. That was terrifying. I like crochet for accessories, but I never know what to make. Yeah, I I think for me it's easier to do crochet for um more freeform designs. Um and I also like to do accessories. I have done scrunchies, which I really like. I have done plushies, which I hate doing. I'm actually currently also making a plushie for my job to display it, but I hate it. But they asked me, and I already wanted to make the plushie for as a Christmas gift. So I felt like I needed to make it already so that they could show it in the storefront. Um, so yeah, I'm currently working on a plushie. I have this is a knit pillowcase, and I have a lot of interior design projects lined up that I want to do for my studio space. I have a lot of ideas actually. Rotating light. This is an AI free zone. Yes, it was terrifying. I feel like AI can be nice, but not what's it called? Like generative AI? When they do the images and when they generate stuff, that's the AI that I don't like. But I feel like for other stuff it can be useful, but please don't like I mean I have generated songs on like that website that makes up songs. I have done that, so I guess I'm kind of guilty. Um I mean, do whatever you want, but most AI generated images are so terrifying. I also hate making plushies. I feel like they are so annoying because you have to pay attention to every row you're doing, and I just don't want to think when I'm crocheting. Like, please don't. I don't want to. I don't want to decrease and increase every row. Like, please leave me alone. Okay, we're over halfway with the frame. One day we're gonna get there. No, they just steal art to train their models. Yeah, that's that's like the bad part, but also it looks bad. And I feel like when companies use it or for flyers or posters, it's so obvious you can always tell. But I feel like most normal people can't really tell. Like those like those um moms on Facebook that think that the generated Jesus pictures on the beach with the like the sand sculptures of Jesus that they are real and that they comment like amen. I don't know. I have seen a whole video about that on YouTube, I think. There is no good parts. Yeah, but I mean like there is AI that is just like that has nothing to do with art, you know? Like the I don't know, like the vacuum cleaners. I have no idea, but that's not the AI that I dislike. It is already being used to cut costs so people will lose their jobs, which is terrible for the economy. Yes, they're so weird. I have no idea. I mean, I'm not smart enough to know something about that. But I've seen a lot of people talk about, like, yeah, in the past, it's normal that people are losing their jobs and that, like, new stuff gets introduced. But still, like, why can't it? I've seen so many like tweets or I don't know about like I don't want to have AI to make my art, but I want AI to do the dishes. so that I can do more art, and I feel like I relate. Lol, I also saw a video about Facebook AI and boomers believing it. It probably is the same video. I have no idea. I watched so many random videos on YouTube, but it was very funny. But then at the same time, um, I feel like also younger people also always believe what they hear on the internet and on TikTok and stuff like that, which is kind of similar, but then for younger people. Okay, how am I gonna do this part? I try to not believe everything I see on the internet, but it's hard sometimes. When they make like a TikTok about facts, and then I'm like, okay, this is 100% true, there's no doubt about it. Was it the Eddie Burback video? Yeah, it was probably one of those commentary YouTubers, but there were so many videos about that as well. So it could have been any commentary YouTuber. I feel like sometimes they make videos about the same topic a lot. Okay, I'm trying. Lol, that or Drew Gooden, I can't remember now. Yeah, I watch both, so I don't know who it was. Okay, one day we're gonna get there with this frame. But I feel like it will be pretty when it's done. I mean, this is for 3 prompts, which equals 3 days for the Peachtober challenge, so I might as well take my time with it. And I'm not feeling tired because I just had a nap before going live. Eddie was the one that also used the AI self-driving car. I don't know if I've seen that video. I might have seen it, but I watch so many videos while I'm crocheting and then I'm not really paying attention to the videos sometimes. So sometimes I don't remember which video I've seen. My foot is sleeping because of my posture. I'm trying not to have a very bad posture publicly. In private, I will definitely have a bad posture, but I don't want the internet to see it. We're almost there. Oh my god, I think it looks very cute actually. And now I'll copy some of these sparkles. It will look cute, I think. By the way, I lost the top part of my Apple Pencil because I think Mona played with it. And I haven't found it since. I don't think she ate it because she doesn't really eat random objects. Luckily, she doesn't eat random objects. Can you see her, by the way? Oh my god, I have been pointing my webcam the wrong angle this whole time. This is the new angle. This is better. We can see the little baby. I think she didn't like the book. do another one like this. It's easy to have some type of reference though. Because I have so much difficulties with imagining what items look like. I don't have, what is it called? A Fantasia? I don't have that, but it's just so much easier to look up some reference. But sometimes I really don't want to look up reference and then I just draw something silly looking. But I don't really do that in my fake tattoo style though. I like to keep it a little bit realistic with this style I do on my iPad. I'm I'm so thirsty because I'm talking so much. I feel with every time I go live, I feel like I have to talk all the time and I don't know what to talk about, and then my mouth is dry. Not that lemonade is very hydrating. Like I mentioned, I already drank a lot of water at my job today, so sometimes I can be a little bit healthy. Sometimes. I'm also already a little bit hungry. How late is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. Wow. I'm very happy. Tomorrow I don't need to work, so I'll do a lot of housekeeping stuff and also work on videos. And also, I'm struggling so much with setting up my newsletter. There are a lot of things not working. I even think my website has been offline for a few days. And I'm constantly mailing customer service because everything is going wrong, and I hope tomorrow I can look into it a bit more because I have a day off. But what I was gonna say is I'm very happy that tomorrow I don't need to work, so I don't need to go to bed early, although even when I have to go to work the day after, I stay up until 1 a.m. or something, which is not very good because then I'm tired the day after. How long do you stream? I actually don't know, usually between 2 and 3 hours, but I just kind of stream until my drawing is done. So I'm not sure how long it will take me for this drawing. I'll see how long it will take. I think my last stream was longer than 3 hours actually, because I did that kind of complicated drawing on my iPad of Mona. And I think I was live for longer than 3 hours, but I don't remember. I can look at it on my YouTube, though. It's on my YouTube. Okay, this is the last flower. And then we can add some more details. I'm scared to do the hippo. Let's add some extra flowers, and then I'm gonna do the sparkles. This actually was supposed to be a sketch, but I apparently already did all the outlines. I do like drawing the outlines it's quite relaxing if it's not too difficult to do. I feel like this flower is a little bit off balance, so I'll try to make it a bit smaller, maybe that helps. That's better. And let's add some extra small flowers, and then I'll do all the sparkles. So for Moo Deng, I want it to be kind of like this, but I don't know if I want its face to go to the side or to the front. I'll have to do some sketches, or maybe I'll do one sketch and I will think it's perfect. By the way, Mona is so cute. Oh, she's opening her eyes. She's very baby. Okay, I want to do a few of these. Copy paste. And then maybe here. Let's flip it for good measure. I really like this frame. Sometimes I'm like, actually, maybe I can draw. Sometimes I forget because I don't do it enough. Well, I feel like I keep saying I want to do it more, but actually, I'm happy to only do it occasionally for live streams, for example. There are only 24 hours in a day, you know? It's so handy that I can just copy and paste these sparkles. I don't need to draw them from scratch each time, which is different for drawing on paper, of course. Sparkles. But this, I think this would be a very bad tattoo design just because there are so many details that would just bleed onto each other. Am I disconnected? Because this is why I want to learn digital art. Yeah, it's very nice. Do you have was I offline by the way? Because I had like a pop-up, but I don't know if I was actually offline. Um, do you have anything to draw it digitally, or would you consider buying something? Because I have an iPad, but um, yeah, I have one because I also sometimes do commissions, so I kind of need something good to draw with. But you can also have a drawing tablet. I've had a drawing tablet for a while when I was still in college. Nope, you weren't. Okay, that was strange because I had a pop-up that I was offline. Guess not then, which is good. We don't want to go offline. And then when the outlines are done, we're gonna have to color in this whole piece. But it's cute. Okay, let's remove the circle. Put it all in one layer. I have an iPad, I just need to take the time to practice. Well, you can practice. I feel like when I started having my iPad and I drew, already thought everything I drew was amazing, and that kind of made me delusional and very confident, and I just kept going because I thought everything I made was so good, but after a few years I realized it actually wasn't good, but I'm still very happy that I was delusional, so I didn't give up, if you know what I mean. Um, let's look up Moo Deng. Oh, I already had a tab open apparently. It's so cute, but I'll have to. I really like this picture, but I feel like should I do this? I think it's cute. Let's just try a sketch. Save it in my pictures. But I also need a picture of its paws. What do hippo paws look like from the front? Maybe like this? Chomp. Sometimes delusional is helpful. Yeah, I feel like I have been drawing for I think 10 years now, but very on and off in the beginning. And if I wasn't delusional and confident, I don't think I would have be where I am now. Um okay, I have another. Why does it keep going? Okay, I have another. Why does it keep going offline? And now I'm reconnected again apparently. Or is it just my maybe it's talking about my mirror. There was a bit of a lag this time. Oh my god, let's just pray for the stream to go well. Okay, I think I'll have to sketch this out first. I don't know. What even is this shape? So it's like this. I'll have to. I'm gonna struggle with this, you guys. Or actually, maybe I should use my drawing guides and do symmetry. Then I can give it a perfectly symmetric face. No, that's too small. It needs to be wider. Maybe a little bit bigger. I've told you so many times you should use a wired connection for the internet. I guess next time I can do it. I already forgot that was even an option. Okay, and I also want to give it a very big eyes because I want to add some sparkles. So, like this. Oh! Oh my god. He looks kind of dumb. Let's put his eyes a bit more like this. Why does he look so stupid? Almost. This is just a sketch, by the way, so I'm gonna do the outlines. Okay, it's actually kind of cute now. And its ears, it has like little Shrek ears. Shrek. Does this look like a hippo? And it has like little dots. I feel like this is what it looks like. Oh, it needs little teeth. I'm just not sure if this will look weird in a fabric pattern. But I want for the pattern I want like um nature and animal themes. It's so cute already. Okay, I'm happy. Oh, and it has a little tongue as well. That's kind of like this. This is a little bit like that. It looks so wet. Why is it so wet? Let's do its little paw. Okay, what does a paw look like? I'm gonna do it on a new layer. Kinda looks like dinosaur feet. How do you draw this in this position? Maybe. I don't know how to draw that. It's so cute, thank you, but how do you draw? I don't know how to draw these paws. Wait, I'm gonna try out a few things, okay? Just bear with me. This is a front toe. Other front toe. Maybe like this. I feel like, oh, maybe it should be a little bit bigger. Oh no, Mona has left us. But maybe she'll come back. I'll leave the cam like this. I feel like the they are a little bit wider and bigger. I'll also I think I'll need to adjust the frame as well. Okay. I mean, that's cute, I guess. I don't know. I feel like the toes are so weird. Maybe do like erase a little bit. I also kind of want to give it lashes. It's kind of cute. I think I'm gonna do the actual outlines now. So let's merge it together, and I'll use a smaller brush. I also need to do thicker outlines on the overall outlines. I don't know if that made sense, but you'll see in just a second. Hippos just look weird, don't worry, okay? Let's do these outlines. It also took me so long to realize you can, um, what's it called? You can stabilize your brushes, which was so revolutionary for me because I actually didn't know. I can't believe you just freehand this. Incredible. Thank you. I guess it's just sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, but I think it's just because I have been drawing for about 10 years that it's just some things just become easier if you do it for such a long time. Because after a few years, you kind of get used to how to draw these shapes for characters and stuff like that. Baby, are you gonna come back? Baby, no, don't leave me. Baby, come, 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 come. I think she wants to sit on my lap. Did you go to art school? I studied graphic design, specifically web design and web development. So I'm actually, baby, hello, baby. I'm actually a web designer and developer by trade, but I never do it. I actually use Wix for my website. But I have a background in graphic design, but the drawing and all the art related stuff I learned myself just by doing it a lot, I think. I don't have a lot of advice besides just do it a lot and then you'll get better at it. um, which can be kind of annoying if you want to be good at something from the start, which I kind of have that problem. You're not a web designer by trade. Is it doesn't mean by trade if it's your job? Like, even more impressive that you're self-taught. Thank you, that's so nice. But I actually have a very good friend who studied illustration at college, and she said that she almost learned nothing at art school and that she kind of learned everything by herself. I feel like because she had such like sometimes stupid assignments. I also want to um, round out, how do you say that? Round out some of these lines so that they're nicely connected. But I feel like there are so many artists online that are just self-taught because I think in art school they focus a lot more on like the concept behind art and working on projects like briefed projects. Is that how you call it? It does mean that it's your job, yes. Okay, then I'm definitely not a web designer by trade, but I did study it in college, and I have a. I'm gonna say I have a bachelor's degree in web design. So because of my college education, I know how to work with Adobe programs, Adobe apps, and I know how to edit videos. And also, I did very basic animation at school. All kind of digital design I did at school. So I'm very happy that I learned that through my college experience. It definitely wasn't all for nothing because now I work at a hobby shop and I do the social media. So also the designs, but they really want me to focus more on the marketing. So I think I'll have to do a separate marketing course. Um, my boss said that she wants to maybe pay for it. I have studied art a bit, but not illustration. What did you study? Was it at school or um, at a at an academy? Because now I'm doing evening classes of sewing once a week. So sewing is like the first thing I'm not gonna learn by myself because I kind of know how to sew by hand, but sewing with a machine can get quite complicated if you don't really know the details of working with a machine. So that's mainly why I want to do the sewing lessons to learn how to work with the machine. I really like easing out these strokes. I feel like it gives a nice effect. I'm not sure yet if I will, how I will tackle the frame now since I'm drawing. Maybe I should have drawn the hippo first and then do the framing to fit it better. I was studying anthropology and took some classes at the university. It's helpful for theory. What is anthropology again? Because I know I have known what it meant, but I forgot. Okay, let's do its eyes and maybe add some lashes. I don't know why I just sighed. It's just breathing. Okay, should I give it some lashes? Are we gonna yesify Moo Deng? The yesify hippo, maybe? Anthropology is a study of humans, for example, digging up bones. Ah, yeah, okay. That's nice. And did you do you have a degree in it, or did you just study it for a while? Yesify Moo Deng. I'm gonna fill in the eyes next. By the way, it also really helps to have the symmetry function on when you draw digitally, because if things are symmetrical, it looks so much better. Believe me, because I have tried to draw faces on my iPad without the symmetry tool, and it can look very bad. Making Moo Dang Kunti. Yes. Yes, a bachelor's degree, but I haven't used it yet. Oh, okay. Did you um what's it called? Did you graduate um recently then, or are you not really looking for a job? Or because I have done many different jobs and I have also been jobless for a big part of my life. But you're also looking for the for the disability stuff, right? Now I'm scared I'm already messing up people in my chat because I'm not really reading the names. Okay, Kunti Moo Deng. I graduated June 2023. You can't really work in the field without a master's degree, but I can't work right now. You're right. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I recognize it because I have been home not working for about 2 years because of my autism and everything. It can be hard to look for a job that you can actually handle. I feel like what I'm doing now is ideal for me because I work at a craft store, so it's right up my alley when it comes to my interests. And yeah, I also have normally I will have some interest. Normally I'll have some benefits. So normally at my job I'll have some extra free time during the working hours to like um I don't know, calm down or because of my disability. So there are a few accommodations. That's the right word. Um, that I will have. So I feel like Belgium is kind of a good country when it comes to accommodations for disabilities. Not always, but it's all right. Okay, looks cute. It doesn't really have a body though. Maybe I should add a body. Let me just um no, that's the wrong picture. What does its body look like? It's very chumpy. And then it has like a flap of fat here. Okay, that's actually kind of cute, although it's just a little bit weird looking. Yes, finding a job you can do is the hardest part. And also, like, just finding a job to begin with. I have sent out a few um, like submissions for job applications, and just because I don't have any experience in the jobs that I maybe want to do, they just there's no chance in me doing the jobs because there are so many people who have so much more experience than me, and I have studied something that's not really related. It's it's perfect. Thank you. I think it looks quite cute. Okay. I am thinking to put the little feet behind the flowers. Let's try out this, and otherwise I can still adjust the flowers. And now I'll have to wait until October 1st, and then it won't be trendy anymore, and I'm gonna be so late to the trend. Okay, I think it looks kind of cute. Maybe I should also add a little... No. No, I'm just gonna leave it like that. But I'm also gonna add some overall outlines. You'll see what I mean in just a second. So I'm gonna take my brush And I'm gonna put it on the bigger brush size. And that is gonna make it a little bit better looking as well. This is just a little trick that I do to make it look even better, the outlines. I don't know if we'll get over her by then. Yes, she's so cute. And I feel like, okay, that was my mail pop-up. I forgot to put my, let's just put it on Do Not Disturb right now. Okay. Um, by the way, you can see Mona her butt. Maybe. You can have Mona her butt in the live stream. I feel like Moo Deng and also the little penguin, not little, the big penguin are very trendy right now. I'm kind of still contemplating how a pajama set with a pattern of like a hippo and other whimsical animals will look like. And I don't know how the people at my sewing class will react to that. Because I love working with custom fabrics that I ordered online with my own drawings. And the price is actually not too bad. I mean, it's a little bit expensive, but I think for my last project I paid about 20 euros for the fabric, but maybe also some shipping. So that's not too bad. Fabric is very expensive in general, so why not get a custom fabric if you're already paying a lot either way? Well, I also try to go to the thrift store now and then. I actually should go a bit more often because um, sometimes they have very nice fabrics that you can just thrift for very cheap. I like that idea. I hope it will turn out nice. I'll have to think about the other prompts that I'm gonna do, but I already decided that I want it to be animal slash nature themed. So I hope all the prompts kind of align with that idea. But I already like this drawing. Okay, doing these outlines will take up a little bit more time, but then we can do the base colors. And then actually, well, oh, like we're pretty far in the project already. And it's 9:30 kind of, for me at least, where I live. I don't think I will be streaming for longer than another hour, but I do want to finish it. I'm also a little bit hungry. Oh, I still have some tiramisu that I bought yesterday. Okay, after stream, I'm gonna have some tiramisu. I'm excited about that. I'm already happy about this drawing. I feel like I don't draw as often, but when I draw, I'm most of the time very happy that I did. And now I'm excited about Peachtober because I will be drawing more than usual. Of course, I already had to start in September. I feel like a lot of people already start in September. I also know an artist that does ceramics, and she's also Belgian, and I follow her on Instagram and stuff, and she also knows me. And she's doing, for I think for every prompt, she is doing ceramics. So like full on plates and bowls. Do you ever stream crochet? I have streamed crochet because I feel like it can be quite boring, just in the way that I'm just like crocheting and then maybe I can talk, but I feel like so far, besides this stream, um, there wasn't as much activity in the chat. So I feel like if I would just be crocheting and talking, if there aren't too many people in chat, it can be a little bit strange, maybe. So I mainly do drawing on my live streams, and then I focus on crochet for my YouTube videos. But maybe I can do some crochet streams in the future if my live streams get a little bit more traction, so that I don't need to talk to myself. But I'm already so happy that there are a few people in my chat right now. Because I do have quite a lot of subscribers, but then not as many see my live streams. Which is fine because I mostly focus on my videos, on my uploads anyways. And then I only stream occasionally. But maybe in the future that can change if my channel grows a bit more. I don't know if people would like to see crochet streams. I am planning to do a crochet with me video on my YouTube channel in which I a crochet and chats. So I will film myself crocheting and then just talking about a few subjects that I want to talk about. I even have a little list where I keep track of topics that I could talk about in that crochet and chat with me video. Well, drawing can also be a little bit slow for a live stream, but at least you see a little bit of progress. Well, I feel like if you're crocheting, you kind of need to see 10 hours of progress to see an actual difference. And I crochet very slow. Okay, do you see the difference with these outlines? I'm gonna do it on the inside as well, and then I'm gonna do Moo Deng, and then we can finally do the base colors, which is exciting. I'm excited about this drawing. I think it looks cute. But I also have a lot of different drawing styles. Not a lot, but I feel like I have my sketchbook drawing style and then my digital art drawing style, which can also kind of change sometimes. But generally, I feel like I have been settling on one style for my iPad drawings. It's more of a chatting space though, so maybe when your streams are bigger, yeah, I think that would be very nice. I'm already happy that you are here to chat with me though. I'm so happy about that. Because if you start streaming, it can be a bit awkward in the beginning when there aren't many or even any people in your stream. I feel like I had such a successful day because I went to work for 6 hours and then I made a drawing in the evening. I used to be very burnt out, and if I only knew how much I would have been able to achieve in the future when it comes to like activities in one day, because I there has been a time where I could only do one activity a day, for example, going to the supermarket. And now sometimes I can go to the supermarket and then cook dinner in the evening, which is like always such a big achievement for me. And to normal people, this will probably sound stupid, but for me, it's always a big achievement. I'm actually quite proud of, like, my energy level has gone up so much just because I'm doing so much of my hobbies, and doing my hobbies gives me energy. But when I was burnt out, I didn't have any hobbies, so I feel like that was the issue for me. I don't know why I'm talking about these deep burnout stuff. Oh, my hand did a weird gesture again. No, I undid that. What is this? That is impressive. I relate to being too burned out. I'm also autistic. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed by how high functioning I've been lately. I think it's just a combination of the right setting for me, like the right situations for me. I can spend so much time on my hobbies and my YouTube, and that gives me a lot of energy in life and motivation, because I've had a lot of difficulties with is it executive dysfunction? I keep forgetting how to pronounce that word. Have had so much trouble with wanting to do stuff, but then not being able to, and I feel like the motivation of working on stuff I really want to work on every day is like very nice for me. And I know that's not the answer for everyone, because it's very easy to say, like, just do what you want to do and you'll get energy out of it, because sometimes it's not as easy as that. Because sometimes life can be super stressful and then you're just in survival mode and you don't really know what to do. And yeah, so it's not always as easy, but I feel like lately I have been pretty stress free actually. I had a pop up from my calendar that I need to take my medicine. I used to be so stressed in the past, like actually insane. Going to work, I've never worked for more than half time. Luckily, I have the privilege to not need to work full time. That would be terrible. I'm still working on these outlines, by the way. I hope it's not too underwhelming. But we're almost done, and then we're finally gonna do the colors. And after that, it's mainly just doing some shadows and highlights. And I think then we'll be done. Ah, yeah. Did I say halftime again? I don't know. Why don't they use the word halftime? Wow, you're not even engaging in my chat unless I'm saying something wrong. Then you suddenly hear what I'm saying. Okay, let's do these outlines. I forgot this flower to make it a little bit thicker. I relate to you a lot. Thank you so much. It's so nice of you because halftime is like the middle of a sports match. Whoa, whoa, why are you lying? Yeah, you do comment sometimes as well on other occasions, which is very nice of you. I was partly joking, okay? You know me, always joking around, being funny. I feel like a lot of people on the internet and also a lot of my followers or people I follow are all kind of like autistic and having the same experience and then meeting online because we all have the same experience. Because honestly, almost everyone I know is autistic. And I think that's just because I attract those people in my life. Because when I did that makers market, I there were so many people passing by, and like 95% of them looked so normal and not autistic. And that was super strange for my brain because I personally almost only know autistic people. Keywords being partly, partly, being, I don't remember what I said. Was it that I said I was funny or I don't remember. Okay, I think it looks very cute. Let's do the base colors. I'm gonna take my uh, where is it? The reference. Let's first do Moo Deng. Also, I'm gonna put these layers on multiply, multiply, multiply. Okay. Okay, first so we're gonna do the base colors now, finally. How long have I been streaming? I have been streaming for 2 hours. Okay, and now we're gonna do the colors, the base colors. That's insane. I don't think I know many people that aren't autistic either. Yeah, I feel like it's so easy to attract those people, but then when I go out in real life, I notice that so many people aren't autistic, which blows my mind. Okay, I forgot to... Is it still cute without the sketch underneath? I do hope so. Let's do a little circle. The Kunti Moo Deng. Well, I also, a lot of my family members aren't autistic. I want to say, but sometimes I forget they exist, which isn't true for like my close family members, but it is the case for the family members that I don't see as often. And then my mom is like, I don't know, I don't think she is autistic, but she does have a lot of traits, but she's just way more high functioning than I am, or I was at least. My mom needs to come every month to my house to help with cleaning the whole house just because if I have to do it all by myself, I just don't do it because I don't have the motivation to do that. Okay, actually, I want to do. No. Okay, I wanted to do some shadows first, but I'm still gonna do the color first. Which color are we gonna use? It's like a beigey color, maybe this? I don't know if I like this color though. I'm not really a beige type of girl, but let me just... I'm gonna start with this and then we can adjust the colors if we want to later on. Which is the nice thing about digital art. You can just do one color and then adjust it if you want to. I'm just gonna do the outlines and then I'm gonna fill it in. Let's do all these outlines. Well, the outlines of the color blobs, the color shapes. I don't know, okay. Because I feel like this beigey color might not match with the colors I want to use for the other entries. So this asterisk. I'm not sure which color palette I want to use, like which tones I want to go for. Maybe like pink, green, purple and blue. Maybe I'll go for those colors. Those are colors I use all the time, besides blue maybe. I feel like the colors I use the most in my general life are purple and pink and green. Which you can probably tell, well, besides purple at the moment, I'm not wearing any purple. But I'm kind of strict with my color palette, although I don't like the color red unless it's combined with pink. So I don't wear red ever unless it's combined with pink sometimes. But I kind of want to be more strict with my color palette and style in general, but that's also a little bit boring maybe. Okay. That's kind of a good color, but I think maybe I want to make it a little bit more bluish. Let's try it out. Maybe like this. Okay. It also has some pink elements. How am I gonna do this with the airbrush? I don't normally use the airbrush. Wait. So let's select the pink color. I was thinking about doing Peachtober. Your drawing is so super cute. Thank you so much. Everyone is so sweet in my chats. Thank you so much. And you should definitely do Peachtober. This is my third year, but I think I'm gonna do 3 prompts in one drawing just because Like, life is too overwhelming to make 31 drawings in 1 month for me personally. But you should definitely do it and then send the pictures to me as well because I want to see it. I'm not sure yet how I'll do the pink details. The tongue is pink as well. Let's do it a little bit darker pink. Oh, this is a nice pink. I should save that in my swatch palette. My color swatches. I don't know where to save it though because I have so many random swatches. I don't know, here. Um, I feel the same way. I might not be able to pull it off if I do it. I feel like you can um like adjust some rules if you want to make it a bit easier for yourself. I feel like that should be possible. So I will probably do 10 or maybe 11 or 12 drawings this week. Not this week. Oh my god, that would be insane. This month. Okay, so now I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna use an airbrush, but I'm not sure how that will look. I'm gonna do this. I don't normally use the airbrush, so I'm not sure if I will like it. It does look cute though. It has like a soft touch to it. And then I'll add highlights and shadows with my pencil brush. Maybe I'll already use my pencil brush for like these. It's like a little bit of pink on the bottom of the mouth. Maybe also the nostrils a little bit, although it doesn't really seem pink on the picture. Oh, and then also, this is very cute. The ears are a little bit pink as well. Oh, I stepped away to get my coloring book and it's so much better. Thank you. But I'm still trying. I don't know if I like the the how is it called? The airbrush? I might go over it a little bit with this colored pencil just to make it blend it a bit more with the rest. Wait, I'm first gonna do the airbrush here as well. It's very pink here as well. And then I'll also need to look at the paws if they were pink. I feel like there was a little bit pink in it as well. Let me just erase that on the little paws. And then import the feet picture. Yeah, the toes are a little bit pink as well. And then I'm just gonna take the hello. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of texture to it. just because I like the look of the texture a bit more. I don't know if you can even see the texture coming up, but it's like very subtle and I do quite like it. And then the little toesies. Baby! Hello! What are you gonna do? Are you gonna lick your tail? Fun fact, hippos have hooves, like horses and cows. So they don't have paws. Oh, so they actually have like on the bottom of their feet. That makes the AI generated image even worse because they had claws. Imagine having hoofs and claws. Hippos are so cute. I feel like hippos are gonna become the new trendy animal now. Like the frogs and all that those animals. I don't like that fun fact. Well, it's better than claws. Let's give it a little bit of blush on the top of its head. That's cute. Okay, well, they're toe hooves, like nails. I'm gonna do the flowers now. So this should be relatively easy because the petals are white. And then I should do the stems of the flowers. Today at my job, my colleague said she thinks I should focus on clothing, making clothing, and of course, the one of the first things I thought was like, oh, so she doesn't like my other art? I thought hooves were toes or toenails. Yeah, I mean, like, isn't that the same? And then cows and horses have one big toe. Their hands are like one finger and they have one fingernail. That is not a fun fact. That's kind of freaking me out. I should also color in some of these sparkles. But I don't know. Maybe I want to do it in pink. Okay, looking cute. First I'll do the stems. This is my favorite type of green that I'm using. Toenails, yes. Imagine the nail art you could. Oh my god. Ah, that's actually very funny. Now I am imagining um like a horse or a cow with cunty nails. I'm gonna do different types of greens for the frame. Well, two shades. I always use two different shades. I also like with digital art that you have so many more coloring options. Because if you want more coloring options on paper, you need to pay so much more for other supplies. Did you know some horses grow mustaches? I've seen it, that. I don't know if you saw it on TikTok, But I saw it on TikTok and it was so weird looking. Vento. Do you mean like Van Gogh or what? I'm so confused. If you mean Van Gogh, I can actually say as a Dutch person that it's Van Gogh. But I feel like a lot of people have complained about this on the internet already. A lot of Dutch people. Well, he also has like an English name, which I guess which is also correct. So I guess there's no wrong. Just like Miffy is Nantje. I have so much Dutch trivia, fun facts. The only nice thing about being Dutch. Well, actually, I'm Belgian, but I speak Dutch. But we have a lot of Miffy merch in stores, which is nice, but at the same time, I don't buy it because I want to save money a little bit. Kind of. Because I already spent so much money on my hobbies. Like you could paint the entire Starry Night on some hoofs. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I just thought it was silly to say Vento a lot. Yeah, I don't know why I kind of got it, or I don't know if it was intentional, but it sounded like yeah, you probably meant to say it like that. Is Miffy spelled the same in Dutch? No, it's Nantje. And yeah, it's like ch. So TJA is like oh baby, she's so cute. Is to make how do you say it in English? Like a smaller something small. I wonder why they made up a new name for her. We could have learned. Maybe because it's a little bit weird to pronounce in English. Sometimes I think it's so strange that I speak Dutch in my life. And then I have like this whole separate life where I talk English to a camera. But I feel like my English has improved a little bit compared to my very first YouTube videos that I've done, but they aren't online anymore, I think. That's cool. I like changing languages in Animal Crossing to check out the name changes. That's actually kind of nice. I watch a lot of Animal Crossing videos. I don't play Animal Crossing just because I'm always crocheting. Um, I'm very bad at languages though. I feel like English is the only other language that I know just because I watch so much English media and I also speak it for my videos. Okay, cute. Now I want to color in some of these sparkles. I'm not sure yet in which color, so let's try out a few options. Or I could do multiple colors. I kind of want to make them pink though. Just because I want to use those 3 to 4 type of colors in my drawings. I didn't know that about Animal Crossing. Yeah, I do know that the names are different because we went to an Animal Crossing feature in an aquarium here, and Um, it was they showed I think they showed the English and then the Dutch name. So I didn't know that they had different names. You're better at languages than me. I only speak English. But I feel like that's the case for everyone that has English as their first language. But we see so much English in our media that it's almost like a second language. More than French, actually. I don't see any French media. Well, that's the well, I think English is also an official language in Belgium. I'm not sure though. And also German, and then French, obviously. But a lot of French people are don't speak English at all just because a lot of their media on television and stuff is dubbed in French. Like I'm trying to learn a different language and I can barely throw a sentence together, reiterating your English is really good. I'd consider you fluid. Thank you so much. Everyone is so kind to me. I think it's just because I talk it a lot for videos, and I've been talking a lot for videos for 3 years now. I did do Duolingo um for Spanish, and I had a 800-day streak, but I think I still couldn't make one sentence in Spanish. I think I can understand a few words, but then I stopped because I really didn't enjoy doing Duolingo anymore, and I actually am not that interested in learning other languages. I wanted to learn it because my sister-in-law is Spanish and she talks Spanish to her children, but yeah, my mom is also learning Spanish, but she started with Duolingo, but then now she's doing classes, which I think is way more effective. Just as consuming media and talking the language is way more helpful than doing Duolingo. Every piece of media that's translated to Dutch gets a new name. No, only Dutch, French, and German. Oh, I thought English was an official language as well, but apparently not. I have yet to meet a Belgian that speaks French funny enough. I only Dutch. I think there are more Dutch speaking people in Belgium. I might try learning Dutch again just because I know a lot of Dutch speakers. How do you know a lot of Dutch speakers? Because that's kind of niche. I feel like there aren't a lot of Dutch speaking people in the world. How did you learn English? Well, I kind of grew up with English, just I played Pokemon on my Game Boy, and I think that was the first time I um, got in touch with English, also with uh, other games. I think that was my first time actually getting in touch with English, and also movies on the TV, but they had Dutch subtitles. And then eventually since I was quite young, I looked up a lot of videos on YouTube, so those were all in English, and that's kind of how I learned English because of my YouTube obsession. French speaking people tend to not speak English too. Yeah, like I said, a lot of their stuff is dubbed, so they I feel like they have a harder time learning English. YouTube, I watch the Man Walden channel, and the person is Dutch. I actually don't know that channel. I'll note it down to look it up. Let me just put it in my notes. By the way, I think the pink sparkles are cute. I'm just gonna leave them pink. Mijn Wolden. I don't even know what that means. I'm in her Discord. Lots of Dutch people there. Well, I'll need to look it up. Okay. What's next for my drawing? I'm gonna drink a little bit because I'm talking so much and I'm getting dehydrated. Whoa, that's such a good way to learn. Yeah, just like being surrounded by English stuff and games and movies and videos. And then um 3 years ago I started YouTube and very consistently filming myself talking English. And I can already see such an improvement in the like more my fluency. I've become a little bit more careless about saying words the wrong way or saying the wrong words, just so I can be a bit more fluent, because I feel like that's nicer to hear. Even in Canada, the French speakers don't always speak English. Yeah, I feel like, is it like a kind of a French thing sometimes? Also, translated games are cringe. Yeah, Evert always he has his settings on English for everything. For example, my iPad still has Dutch settings, but if it was up to him, he would put all my settings in English. She does hand spinning videos mostly. Oh, I'll look it up. Okay, let's focus. I'm gonna do some shadows. And then we're almost done. And then also some highlights. Sorry, a burp. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at the reference picture as well. She also kind of has... Is it a girl? I think it's a girl, right? She has kind of like eye bags. Which is cute. But I don't know if it's gonna look... Okay, that's actually kind of cute. This was so cool to watch. I'm very happy that you enjoy it. It's so crazy to me that people from around the world can watch my videos. Um, and I finally see a little bit of improvement in my stats. But I have also been putting so much time into YouTube, like literally for the past few years. And I don't want to give up because it's my main hobby. So I'm kind of proud and happy now that people actually enjoy seeing my content, which is kind of insane. She is a girl. Apparently, she spends most of her day sleeping. Oh, it's kind of relatable. Okay, let's do the little ear. She also has like head folds, but I don't know if that's gonna look cute. I mean, it's alright. Like in Minecraft, flint and steel is translated as aansteken, which is lighter. Yeah, that's strange. I don't know what flint and steel means, to be honest. I haven't played Minecraft. I remember I played a lot of Sims when I was younger. I almost only played Sims, and then also Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon. And um, I remember the cheat codes being Motherload and Kaching, and I had no idea that Kaching was like the words. I literally said it like kaching in like Dutch, and or like caching, and then later on I realized it was kaching. For like The Sims 1, I guess it was a cheat code. They must have used Google Translate for Minecraft. It's those scrapey things to start a fire with. Okay, well, yeah, probably because you can start a fire with it that they say it's a lighter. Let's shade those nostrils. And maybe also a little bit of shading here. Oh, sometimes I make, like I put a mark on my drawing without me knowing. Buffin, do you speak multiple languages? I remember that cheat code. Yeah, and it's such a long time ago, but it was one of the first games I played. So the only languages I speak are Dutch, which is my native language, and then English. But I feel like so many Belgian people know multiple languages, like Dutch and then French and English, and sometimes even German and Spanish. I feel like I know so many people that speak multiple languages, and also currently I work in retail, and most of my colleagues and my boss speak multiple languages because that's kind of it's handy if you can speak multiple languages if you work in retail. Also, we live quite close to France. France? Wow. Um, so there are a lot of French people in our store, and then they get upset if you can't speak French, although they are in like the Flemish part of Belgium. Motherload and Kaching were the only ones I spammed. Yeah, I think those were the only ones I knew because I think I asked them to my siblings, like, what's the cheat code again? I speak English and had Spanish in school, French in university, and lately just trying to pick up German. I'm fluent in nothing, maybe English, maybe, haha. Sadly, we only live close to France and not France. That's true. Okay. Um, okay, what was I doing? I keep getting distracted. Well, I mean, chatting with the people watching probably isn't a distraction. It's probably what's supposed to happen in a live stream. But sometimes it's hard to draw and then chat with people at the same time. I'm fluent in English technically as it's the only one I speak. Yeah, well, I'm definitely also fluent in Dutch since I have been speaking it my whole life. But sometimes I think about it that it's so strange that this is like a language that not like a lot of people speak it, but like not that like compared to the world, it's not that many people, and then I feel like very strange that I talk Dutch every day. I don't know how to explain that. I don't even know if that made sense. But sometimes I think it's strange that we are all speaking made up languages. Languages are so strange, and it would be so much easier if the whole world just spoke one language. I don't know how easy that would be though. I'm not specialized in that. Yeah, I am fluent in Dutch. I'm pretty sure. If people are saying I'm fluent in English, then I'm definitely also fluent in my first language. sometimes in my drawings I like to leave these parts open a little bit for highlights. Let's add some more wrinkles to her nose bridge thingy. I think it looks cute. I think I'm gonna add some more shadows here. Oh, and then if she is done, we also need to put some shadows on the flowers. Yeah, I've really only got English. Well, I think that's fine. There are a lot of skills in life that I totally don't have at all. Like a lot. I feel like the only actual skill I have is my creativity and then some other stuff that kind of relates to it. But I feel like being creative is like the only thing I'm actually kind of good at. Maybe also a little bit of problem solving sometimes, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna cover it up. I'm gonna erase the shadows on here. Drawing digitally is so easy. I love it so much. I'm really good. I'm really good at learning things that use my hands. I would say, I don't know for me. Like, I'm very good at learning things that are interesting to me, but not a lot of things are interesting to me. Nothing practical for making money though. Yeah, that's like my problem. I would say I have a lot of skills and some talents, but nothing that comes in handy for like a successful career or job. Um, or at least as far as I have figured out at this moment. Um, because I am very proud of like my skills and everything I have built up over the years. I definitely have built up some skills by doing all these activities and working hard on them, but like they don't have working they don't have job offers for illustrators or anything like that. I feel like the closest to that is social media and marketing, maybe, or graphic design, but I don't really love to do graphic design that much. Like, all the commercial stuff is like, I'm not specialized in at the moment. Busy, do you knit or crochet? I do both, mostly knitting. That's nice. I also maybe want to knit more again. I don't think I have knit at all this year, which is kind of weird. Okay, I like how this cute Moo Deng is turning out. Very cute. Okay, let's do the other side. I'm gonna close the reference image now. Also, maybe I should put some shadow in here. Me too. I'm very excited for October so I can share this everywhere. That's so cute. Um, I used to only really crochet, but I rarely do it anymore. Everything has been knitting lately. Do you have um, what are your favorite projects to knit? Because I feel like I want to learn more knitting because use I want to work with patches that are color work and then integrate them into bigger pieces, maybe also with crochet. I feel like I want to do more patchwork stuff in the future, maybe. I want to crochet more. I plan to make that star blanket. Yeah, that star blanket was actually kind of easy to make. I would definitely recommend it because it was very chill to make. I would really recommend it. Oh, I love the shadowing wrinkles over the nose. I love that star blanket. Yeah, I think it's quite cute as well. Yeah, I was thinking I was too late with the star blanket trend, but it still got quite a lot of views actually, so I was very happy. Um, I'm trying to be more up to date with trends just because I know more people are interested in it, but it can be kind of difficult sometimes. I try to combine trends with my own interests. I really love mindless knits, but I think I like all of it. I always, for me, like everything I create, my biggest motivation is like I want to make stuff that you can't buy in stores. So I always want to make something that's like you wouldn't be able to buy anywhere. That's like my goal, I think. Although I just like to crochet things that I like. I feel like this is you could maybe buy something that kind of looks like it, but I feel like it's still kind of unique and you can always personalize it so much, especially with the colors and stuff, which is so handy because I only have a few colors that I really like to wear. I don't use TikTok much, so I actually don't see it until didn't see it until this week. Oh, I am I watch TikTok every night before I go to bed, and I save so many ideas that I have. I use Melanote because I was influenced by all the YouTube videos, all the video ads on YouTube. So I use Melanote, and I have like a whole list of ideas that I'm saving that I see either on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Instagram. But often I'm like a little bit too late with trends just because for videos I plan in my ideas often a month or even 2 months in advance, and I have my calendar for my uploading schedule. And so often I'm just a little bit too late because I plan in all my videos very much in advance. Mona eating her paw again. I didn't notice, but she's a very cute baby. She is a very good baby. Did she sleep in our bed this night or not? Because I don't think she did. And now she's allowed again because we gave her the flea stuff. Okay, what are we thinking about the shading? Maybe a little bit more here. Let's finish up the shading and then we can do the flowers and then the highlights. My throat is kind of hurting from talking so much. I appreciate everyone that shares trends on other platforms, even if I'm late. I may or may not have started another Paw Patrol game. Why why do you keep doing these Paw Patrol games? Why do you need those achievements? You hate those games. Why do you game as a hobby and then you do games that you don't want to do? The Star Blanket has been around forever, or at least some style of it, and it's been cute forever. Yeah, I feel like just lately, the past few months, I've seen like doing the 6 day Star Blanket. Can I do it in 6 days? And I was like, kind of cute. And then I decided to just do it in combination with testing out dollar story art just because I needed a video that was a little bit cheaper. So I was thinking maybe I could do the dollar store challenge. So that I didn't need to spend too much money for that video. What does her name mean, Mona? Um, well, I don't know what it means, but it was her name when we adopted her. Isn't Mona like a super common name, or is it just in Belgium? I isn't it like, or do you mean like why we gave her the name Mona? Because that was her name when we adopted her. I always get tempted to do one when I see pretty cakes of yarn. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, the last game was just boring. It was the same 17 races 10 times over. Is this game more fun, this Paw Patrol game? Wait. Oh, I was very confused. Oh my god, you guys. I was thinking I just did shadows here and somehow they disappeared, but I didn't do them yet. Um, have you seen the new Legend of Zelda game? It looks so cute, and Evert was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "It looks so cute." I will probably watch a lot of videos about it since I don't game myself, but I do watch a lot of gaming content on YouTube. Damn it. I accidentally erased the layer again with my hand leaning on my iPad. It means noble aristocratic, apparently. That's nice. I thought it had to do something with the moon. um, but you get to play Zelda. Mona is also the little girl on a kids show called Nonalan. I don't know that show. And I don't know, I was expecting, since you said that the last game was boring, that maybe this one isn't boring. Okay, I'm gonna do just a few more shadows, and then I'm gonna go to the highlights and move on. Oh, I also need to do the flowers. The flowers will probably also take forever. The flowers will take forever. So, when does the new Zelda game come out? Because I haven't really looked into it. Know about Zelda. Oh yes, La La Land, such a strange show. What is it about? Because I haven't heard about it. Okay, let's do a little bit of shading on the flowers, but not too much because we need to keep going. But I do feel like Mona is like a very common name. I don't know if it's just a Belgian thing, but it's the meme show. The Who's That Wonderful Girl? Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I know it because of the TikTok, but that's the only thing I know about it. I don't think it was aired in Belgium. Who's that wonderful girl? Could she be any cooler? It's about a little girl who visits her grandma. That's cute. Okay, quickly doing a little bit of um, these shadows are very quickly done. Oh no, what's this? I accidentally made a mark. Luckily, I saw it. One of my fears is that I make a mark on my drawing and then I don't notice and I just publish it with the mark on top. That would be terrible. It's a YouTube show, right? YouTube. It used to be a real TV show, but yes, YouTube now. Oh, I didn't know that. Apparently not the content I watched on YouTube. Okay. Mona is the wonderful girl. You should sing it to Mona. Oh my god, that would be so cute. Who's that wonderful girl? Oh, she probably just wants to relax. Somehow, this is her new spot that she sits at. I feel like she hasn't been courageous enough or brave enough to sit on in the like I don't know what it's called in English, but she had a place where she was sitting in the boxes. It actually was a place that I drew her in the last live stream. It's like in a box, and a few days ago she jumped outside of the box and she jumped on some glass that I actually should have thrown away a long time already. And one of the glass containers fell on the ground and it broke, and then she ran and one of like a wooden thing fell on her, and sorry, I think she was traumatized because of that, because she hasn't sit in that place ever since. I don't think she trusts it anymore. I think she was very scared because of that happening. I don't think she jumped into glass, luckily, because we didn't see anything like wrong with her feet or anything. I just know it was a YouTube on YouTube and they lean into it, creating memes very hard now. Ay ay ay. Canadian TV shows are strange, don't worry. You can call it shell or cubbyhole. What? What? I'm confused. Okay, this shadow is kind of annoying. Making these shadows is annoying me because probably no one will see it. But you guys will know that these shadows are existent in this drawing. And you will see them, which is the most important part. My cat has a thing for Anya. She looks so calm if we play it for her. Does Mona like certain music? Does Mona like nothing to no one? I feel like she has to Metal Kitty. Oh, it's kind of annoying to me that she doesn't acknowledge music, or if we show her a video, she doesn't look at it. It's like she doesn't acknowledge all those things. Baby, are you itchy? I wish she was more into culture stuff, but she just isn't. She's not very cultural. The thing your cat was in the last time. Yeah. I was. Yeah. It's just a stack of boxes in the. Oh, pantry. I didn't know that word. It's a pantry. She has heard me I mean, my vocals before, and she didn't seem alarmed. Yeah, I feel like she's always so neutral about everything. Unless there's something very loud on the television, then she's like, "What's that?" But she doesn't react to any music or videos. Yes, Metal Kitty. Okay, guys, I did the shadows. Now I'm gonna do some highlights. I want to make the eyes a little bit darker first, and then I'm gonna do the highlights. And then we're done, I think. How late is it? Oh my god, it's already 10:30. I'm almost done, and then I'm almost gonna end the stream. See, she's a wonderful girl. She just dislikes the sound of bells and stuff. Yeah, and sometimes also other cats, but not always. She's just a god. That's true. She probably is. Okay, last step is highlights, which I love. They aren't super obvious, these highlights. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I also wanted to do like oh, I forgot. I already put away the reference image, but I'm gonna put it up again. Okay, so that I can see for these parts. This music is very vibey. And then I'm gonna erase it at these dots because those probably are a bit lower on her face. Like, you know. Mona is a very much a gothic baby. Okay, let's add these highlights. I want her to look very wet, but I don't know if I can achieve that. Okay, let's add a few wrinkles here. Okay, now it will be very hard for me to not post this already. Already? I don't know why I said that so weird. Okay, these highlights are a little bit too bright. So I'm gonna erase them a little bit. Okay. By the way, I bought Halloween nails for very cheap. And now that I don't need to work anymore this week, I can probably put them on my fingers, on my nails. But I don't think they will last very long. I also don't really have nail glue. I think they are self-adhesive, so I'm pretty sure they will just fall off very quickly. Okay. Now I'm gonna do those liney, why, that's not a word probably. Those strokes, that will be highlights. I really like to add these white lines on the edge of everything because it kind of makes it look better. I don't know why. I don't know what the technicality behind that is, but I just like how it looks. Oh, also I wanted to add a little bit of white on her eyes, like a white shimmer. So I'm gonna go back. I'm so chaotic, I keep going back and forth. But I wanted to... maybe like that. That's cute. And which background color am I gonna use? I haven't thought about the background color yet. We can try out a few things. And then we'll almost be done. And then I can eat my tiramisu. Because I really want it. I feel like this style is so cute. I love trying out new techniques for drawings. I feel like this is kind of a more newer style that I do for drawings, and I only do it for digital drawings, but maybe I can also try it out for on paper, maybe one day. But I feel like on paper I can't be too precise. Adorable. Thank you so much. I also think it's quite cute. I'm actually very happy, and I'm gonna be very sad that I'm not gonna be able to post it already. Maybe I can post it on TikTok though. But I don't really have any content that I can use for TikTok. I will only have the image itself. And I also have the time lapse, but time lapses don't do that well online, actually, or at least when I try it. I feel like people don't really like seeing iPad time lapses on TikTok because they are so uh, like a lot of people do it and they aren't really super original, but also I don't really know what else to post. Maybe I could post on TikTok like the different layers I've used. I don't know, maybe that's an original idea. But I'm way more focused on long form content than short form. I think it's so hard to focus on all the platforms. It's just very hard. Okay, I think we are done. I actually like it. Wait, I need to. Which background color am I gonna do? And also, I need my signature in there. I can put it here. That's kind of a funny place. Okay, what am I gonna do for background color? That's too pink. That's a cute color. I like I like yellow. Oh, and I also need to fill in all the. Well, we can use. Okay, I'll quickly fill in all the petals very quickly, and then we'll be done. But I think I like the yellow the most. Whoa, it's amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. It's so sweet. Uh, it's probably just, like I said, because I have been drawing for 10 years. But I'm happy every time I draw because I don't draw super consistently, and then every time I draw, I'm like, yes, I still have it in me. Or at least most of the time, because sometimes I draw something and I'm like not 100% happy with it, which is normal, I think. Not everything you make must be a masterpiece. And I can also be quite strict on myself sometimes. But I do like this drawing. I think it's very cute. I'm gonna put this as a tattoo. No, I'm just kidding. That would be way too. That would have way too many details, like the flowers especially. That would not age well as a tattoo. I would hang this on a wall. Too cute. Maybe I can make prints of it one day when I can finally be self-employed, which will take a while because I think I think I won't become self-employed until somehow my YouTube kicks off and I can actually start earning money with it. Um, but I would love to do a Patreon as well with like monthly prints and stickers. Um, yeah, I would love to do that. So I will post this on Instagram, I think the 1st of October, but I might already post it on TikTok, but I don't know how yet. I need to think about how I'm gonna post it. Um, oh, and also for this drawing, I want to write the prompts at the bottom of the drawing just to, indicate that it's a Peachtober entry. I feel like for Sparkle, I didn't do that much. I feel like in this drawing, I have used the same amount of sparkles that I would usually use. So I kind of feel like I skipped that prompt a little bit. Okay, we're almost there. Just these leaves. And then I have to write the prompts. So the prompts were Daisy, Sparkle, and Paw, I think. So let's write it out. Day two. Uh, Photo, and then done. Oh, come on. I want it to be perfectly in the middle. Okay. Okay, I think that's cute. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna end the stream. I really want some tiramisu and chill on the couch. Well, I'm actually already chilling on the couch. And watch some YouTube and then go to bed because actually it's almost 11 p.m. So I almost need to go to bed. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. I feel like this was my first very successful live stream. Like there were so many people in chat, so I want to thank you all for being here. It's so much appreciated. Um, and yeah, I hope you have a good day or night, and maybe I'll see you in an upcoming stream or an upcoming video. Bye bye. And now I need to wait a little bit because my stream has a little bit of a delay.